Today's meeting formed part of government's constant engagement with relevant stakeholders in the fight against the coronavirus pandemic in Ghana. Ghana's case count has jumped to 1,279 from 1,154 as at Friday. President Akufo-Addo, in his remarks, says media practitioners have a major role to play in the fight against the virus.
Is that as much as possible that there should be accuracy in what you convey. That is critical. Different perspectives, different views, different conclusions after certain facts. That one is inevitable. It's part of the whole business of being human. We cannot all have the same head. God didn't make it that way. But we can agree on facts. And as much as possible, when it comes to public discourse, the truth, the accuracy of what is purveyed is very, very critical. And especially in an emergency of this nature, where the slightest misinformation, slightest inaccuracy, misinterpretation can lead to a lot of grief, difficulty. Every day, people in the country are waiting to hear the news of the figures. How many people have got it? Are we on the up? Are we on the down? These are legitimate questions.
Chairman of the National Media Commission, Yaubwedu Ayeboafo, on his part says government must consider media personnel as frontline workers and be provided with personal protective equipment. He says media houses should also be considered in the government stimulus package for businesses.
On our own, there are some difficulties that we are encountering, and one of them is the provision of personal protective equipment. Our plea is this, that if there is any support that the government can make, we will also want to be considered in terms of the provisions of personal protective equipment. Because sometimes our people are as close to the front line as the health workers. Some of us go into the theater to see whatever is going on there, and that enables us to come back and tell the story better. Another one, we applaud the government for the packages that the government is setting up for small and medium-scale enterprises. Indeed, by all standards, even some of our media establishments that are supposed to be big, in real terms are small scale. Because if you look at their total output and turnout and everything, almost every one of our media households will qualify. And we want to appeal to the government to look into how the media establishments can be supported under the provision for small and medium-scale enterprises so that they do not collapse after coronavirus.